Hi, greetings everyone. I'm your host, Randy Morton, and welcome to Sea Hunters. This episode of Sea Hunters would be a very interesting one as a sea turtle was entangled in some fishing gear off the coast of the island of Nevis, and we had our local expert, Mr. Lemuel Pemberton, who was called in to assist with the rescue efforts. He also teamed up with an NGO on the island of St. Kitts and the Ross University to see if they could rehabilitate the animal. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, welcome and enjoy the show.
It's where the line cut through it. Right here. Basically got the bone gone. See there? Right through the bone. The line cut through the bone. At the left liver there. And this one as well, the back one. The back one is cut through like here, right here.
This one I don't see anyone on my foot.
Huh? So, if I... She'll struggle a bit.
Yeah.
See there? The bone.
Where you taking it to Ross?
Yeah.
Let me.
The line cut through the bone. And the line cut through, see, almost to the bone with this one. Yes? Yes, Paul?
You have to say a little something quick for us.
Yeah, this was caused by a derelict fishing gear. The turtle became entangled in it. What was the main factor was like fishing line. Fishing line became wrapped up around the flipper of the turtle, and the more the turtle swam and struggled, the deeper the line cut into the flipper, and it ended up cutting right through the bone, right at the front flipper, and almost the same thing happened at the back flipper. Yeah, we are gonna send it over to Ross University Marine Lab, and there we hope that it can be rehabilitated to some extent. Well, as far as is possible.
How you
Can be
found it?
a fisherman named Jim Lawrence over in this area. He normally does line fishing from shore, and he found it, and he called another fisherman, Leroy Simmons, who called me, and so I went down there and found it. This is a loggerhead turtle, so it's not one that nests on the island, but one which forages in the water around here. Okay. Yeah. And the thing is too that they not to get that more injured.
Yeah.
They come out. Okay, so if somebody could hold the tail behind it, and you could hold on one side, yeah. This side here, you hold the side. Yeah. Okay, put the head first because otherwise you might just decide to come out. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so what's going to happen once you get down?
She probably is going to go up to see Dr. Stewart. She's the sea turtle veterinarian in the area, and so we're going to assess her, probably do rads, etc., and then try to get her back into fighting shape.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there has been a lot of awareness. The fishermen are aware that I do this kind of stuff. One of them, actually, the one that made the original call, is my neighbor, and he would have called me about a similar incident back in 2012. The turtle was not as badly injured as this one, but he called me and I went and dealt with the situation. And he didn't have my number. So what he did is that he called another person, Leroy Simmons, who has my number, and then Leroy Simmons told me the location of the turtle, so I went and found it down below Zion, in the river, in the what we call the River Gut area. In the River Gut area, right on the shoreline, rocky shoreline. And that's the second incident that has happened in Wales. First one in 2012 and now in 2019 in this basically the same area, and the same fisherman would have called me. So I guess the awareness regarding the need for sea turtle conservation has gotten around, and I've gotten several calls regarding that. Nesting turtles or no turtles being poached or about to be poached. Yeah, so and a number of the persons who have done that are the fishermen who are aware of the need for sea turtle conservation.
I know you're not a vet or anything by any standard, but what are your hopes for her or him?
Yeah, well, we are hoping that maybe with some surgery and maybe a bit of bone grafting if they can do that at Ross, that the left front flipper, which is the one that has been almost severed, that can be restored. The back flipper, it would be fairly okay. But even if they have to do some kind of like some what you call like a number of stitches, so that they could get sutures in order to get that flipper back together, and then probably maybe put in a little bit of a filler, okay, inside there. I think it can be done. It can be done. It's quite possible, because he's relatively mobile, even though it's injured. It was not eaten by, let's say, a shark or anything, so he was able to evade predators, even in this state. So with a little bit of rehabilitation back at the sea turtle rescue facility in St. Kitts, we are hoping that it will be able to go back out in the ocean. As I mentioned, this is not one of our nesting turtles, that's loggerhead, but it's one that forages in the waters around St. Kitts and Nevis. And so maybe it came from somewhere like in the USA, which is one of the closest places where you get, maybe Florida, where you get loggerheads. So that just gives you an idea of the range of these turtles. They can travel really long distances and cross international boundaries. So it's important to have like international cooperation in the protection of such creatures. You had a fishing line and like fishing net around it. Yeah, the fishing line was the one that really caused the problem. That really cut, you know, the monofilament line. Yeah, that was the one that was really cut through the flipper and right through the bone. So that was the problem. But derelict fishing gear, it looked like maybe something might have come from afar and then line became entangled, or maybe it's just something from a long line vessel. I don't know exactly right now. We probably have to look at the gear and do some forensics to determine what that stuff came from. Derelict fishing gear. I would estimate her to be about maybe 125, 150 pounds. That's nice of you guys to come. That's I didn't hear that from you, so I was like, oh, I don't know. Maybe you call the other phone, not this one. Which, just the two, man. The other one is the hotline, which maybe not so hot. If it's not near me, this is the one I could take the photos with and everything, so I walk with it. The other one is just all back. Got it? Pick it up. Is that a bit of weird? I didn't realize it. Filming down, I walk across it.